Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We've got a 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game. One of the things that coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback. Got hurt in their game last week, and so today their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him so he can make some plays for us down the stretch. Guys?
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. The Tigers kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. He'll bring it out. It's Compton. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Still looking. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Throws to the back. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Punt is on its way. Trying to take it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. And he's brought down after a short gain. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Fires to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They punted away on 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Just feeds the running back. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Looking for running room. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Trying to make one miss. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time headed to the end zone. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Changing the routes with his receivers. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
It's so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more patient. Go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far, it's an 0 for 4 start.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. sells the run, looking to pass. He's going to let it go. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he scores! Touchdown, Miami!
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Under pressure. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
I don't know if anybody saw this happening. He's 0 for 6 to start the game throwing it. He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end and with their pass rush, making life really hard on him. But they've got no points, and it's not a surprise. I mean, they thought they would be able to find some explosive plays throwing it early. That has not been the case.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, this defense is dialed and already forced one interception, had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it, and making some plays.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like offense.
Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He leaves it with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush right in his face. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period.
Right 29. Hey, check it. Clemson 14, BCS Bucks. Clemson 14, BCS.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And that's an encouraging sign to see for this offense. Last possession, they had to punt. Now 3rd down. They get to 3rd down right away. Execute at a good level. Move the sticks. Maybe get some momentum going here for this offense.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Stepping to the right. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. To the air, it's Kendricks. Left side is Eccles. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want it. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Kendricks. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Spits it out to the back. He's got him this time. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Makes the grab, and he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Auburn lines up quickly.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep swinging it. Out wide right, it's Bolden. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help. It's 3rd down now. Churns into the pile. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Looking for a man. It's Kendricks. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. So the 16-play drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing, Mensah. Right side, it's Vaughn. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Throws it deep. Goes high to pull it in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking downfield, it's Kendricks. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Mensah. He unleashes a long one. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the plate, you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
Out wide right, it's Brown. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. and he missed it. No good. There is a flag on the field, so let's see if he gets a do-over. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Number 22 on field goal.
And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 16 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's Georgia who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Slings it downfield. Left side is Gilbert. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he makes the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. On the run, it's Pringle. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off-play action. Fires to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Hurricanes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's Mensah to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Auburn offense. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a huge play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got it. Shakes off the defender. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Hurricanes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hurricanes. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Set to kick it off.
And he's going to bring this one out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little.
Makes the grab in their space. The 40. The 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Auburn lines up quickly. Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
He'll set up to throw. He gets it in there for the 2, and he'll chop a couple off that lead. Still down big here in the third quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And that is why they're called the Handstand people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Lets it fly deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6.
22.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Touchdown, Canes! And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he added the extra point.
22.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Sells the run, wants to pass. Rushes on. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Makes a grab and room to run. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So first down will open up the final period. Moving the pocket, it's Teray. Grabbed over the middle, it's Singleton. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Moving out to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Gilbert. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front. And they...
Caught, and he's got room. Hit. Got some room in under the goal line. To the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes, maybe.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the move. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Throwing, Mensah. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Miami, 73, Auburn, 34.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Sets his feet, it's Teray. Pulls it in, it's Gilbert. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and then you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks, the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Kane.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback. Wants to go up top on second down. Trying to beat the D deep.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Auburn going to work with another first down. Wants to throw again. Out wide right, it's Gilbert. Breaks a tackle, just keeps moving. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going for 6. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Drops back. It's Teray. Got his man. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Look out! And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. From the gun, looking for a man. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2. They're still down huge, but just working on execution. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over. Then they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dan.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
They give it to him again. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Canes are threatening in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Pringle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.